What's up, everybody? It is Kirsty Snyder here on Focus Friday on September 22nd at noon Eastern. We are going to stream into our Facebook group now. Make sure that if you're catching the replay on our YouTube playlist that you say replay in the comments below. And then, of course, don't hoard it for yourself. Make sure that you are sharing it with your team as well so that all of you guys can learn and have some really good stuff. Let's see. Sharing now to the group. Getting there. All right, let's rock and roll. Welcome in, you guys. Kirsty Snyder here, ready to rock for Focus Friday. It is June 22nd at noon Eastern. If you don't see the red light button in the corner from the Facebook group, that means you're catching it later on, which is great. No worries. Make sure to comment replay in the comments so that you can lead from the front. We can boost it back into the algorithm if you see it later on beyond the 22nd of September at noon Eastern. All right. Handful of you guys on. Make sure to say hi as soon as you get here. Would love to acknowledge you and say hello. Let's see. Rolling. All right. Okay. Dozen of you guys on. We've got Jimmy in the house. We have Nicole in the house. What's up, Aubrey? How are you? Good to see you guys. What's up, Tank and Celeste? Keep the comments coming in. Let's boost it into the algorithm as soon as we can, you guys. Chris, what's up? Jason, good to have you. Okay, so first question for you. Where is your focus? Where is your focus right now for the weekend? What focus do you have in driving your business? What focus do you have in doing something more for yourself today inside of your business? So as cliche as it is, your future self can thank you for the choice that you made today. What is something that you can do? What are you focused on that's going to help you propel yourself into better success an hour from now, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now? What allows you to actually succeed faster because of your focus? Drop me a comment. Give me an example. Albert, Deborah, Brad, Amanda, Evie, Melissa, Martha, Penny, Jason, good to have you. Jerry, good to see you. What are you focused on that can help you succeed better financially now, today, and moving forward in a week from now, a month from now, a year from now? Drop me a comment. Let me know. Hop on live. We're focusing on building your business. All right. And you guys, focusing on mindset. KEV, give me a couple more examples. Mindset in what way? Mindset, you're going to read a good book. Mindset, you're going to write down affirmations. Mindset, you're going to exercise. If so, how long? That kind of thing. Be more specific for me. Let's see who else commented. Go slow to go fast. Yep, Albert, I love it. Get better on the 4Ps. Okay, cool. So what part are you focusing on through this weekend, Albert, in the 4Ps formula for marketing? Drop me a comment. Let me know. What do you feel you need to put your focus on, your attention on? Was it the hook, the build up, present value, call to action? What for you needs to be a little bit spicier? What for you needs to be a little bit strengthened? Let me know. Let's see. Being consistent. Okay, cool. Deborah, what do you mean by being consistent? Consistent with what? Doing more videos, slicing your time better. What do you think? How is the consistency helping you? Let me know. Let me know. Let's see. Celeste, I love your comment. Working on the posture in my videos. Okay, cool. So Celeste, we'll give her as an example right now. If Celeste wants to focus, hence Focus Friday that we're doing right now. If Celeste wants to focus on posture in her videos, what are some things that she could or should be saying inside of her videos? Drop me some comments. Let me know. And Celeste, you can participate as well, obviously, because I'm sure you know that's why your focus is there. Posture in your videos means that you're owning the responsibility for whatever it is you're talking about. So instead of saying, my team can help you with this, or they are doing that, you say, I am going to give you a free app for lead generation. I will show you the how-to steps for how to succeed online 3 times a week for free. Because that's the truth. We teach you guys, you and the people who you're going to surround yourself with for free 3 times a week. for how to rock and roll this business, right? But if you say they, you are lessening the posture that you have. Okay. So keep the comments coming in. How else can you posture yourself? Drop me a comment. Let me know. Martha, voice videos. Yes, 100%, because I can almost guarantee you, Martha, you did not get into this business based on a robot behind the screen. You got into the business based on what's happening here. You saw someone, you connected with them, and something that they said or something that you asked or that they replied to was something that you needed. It was a solution provided, right? People connect better when you're not a robot behind the screens, but you're thinking larger than yourself. Awesome comment, Martha. Daily disciplines. Okay, cool. Amanda, what does that mean for you? Consistency, same thing. Jason, what does that mean for you? Sure, you could be consistent. Sure, if you're more consistent, you'd have more consistent income and working at home right from the phone you're on, right? But specify it. What does it actually mean for you? Drop me a comment. Let me know. Let's see. Okay, so Albert and Ed need to focus on the hook. Okay, remember, you've got 3 seconds. 3 seconds to hook someone in, make it about them, not you. It's not a, hey, it's Albert. Nope, no one cares. They don't know who you are. And if you don't want to attract fence sitters, you need to have it be where every single piece of content is as if a brand new person is going to take action that day from that one video. Hook like a movie trailer, something that relates to them, something that problem solves for them. Make sense? Drop me the word make sense if you feel me. There's like 75 of you guys on. Drop me a comment. Let me know. Okay, let's see. Specific call to action. Yep, Candace, exactly. Treating them like a 3-year-old. You don't say follow for more. You don't say like this video. You would say something that makes them move into action where there's authority positioning or there's posture, like Celeste said, right? Getting out of the fear of doing videos. Deborah, write this down. Action cures fear. So the only way to get out of your fear of doing videos is to think larger than yourself. First, it's a mindset piece. But second, the only way to stop the fear of, oh my gosh, I've got to be on camera. I need to impact people. The only way you can impact people if you're thinking larger than yourself, the only way to impact people is to follow the formula and to know with confidence that you have exactly what the person needs. But the only way to get out of that fear is not just to create a video, it's to create the video consistently. The more often you do something, the more habitual it becomes, habit, right? Doing something naturally, you don't think about it. The more skilled you become in that thing. And the skills develop into bigger income for you because you're developing skills that can pay you bigger than a normal 9-to-5 could, right? Because in a 9-to-5, your boss is saying, okay, Ashley, you're worth this amount. Okay, James, you're worth this amount. You can have a raise after you clock so many hours of 3 months or a year or whatever, right? So many of us are okay to stay around for that waiting game, the climbing of the corporate ladder. But here you have your own corporate ladder. You could climb higher, faster, stronger if you would be consistent, if you would be genuine with yourself. Am I following the actual marketing formulas that I get for free that you could also say in your videos? And am I choosing to overcome what people might think of me? Make sense? When times are slow, when sales go a little bit down or they're not exactly with the way that you want them to be, it is the time of resilience. Are you resilient enough to continue on, or are you going to be like, oh, it's not working, so I just won't work it? Double negative there, don't you think? Let's see. Just looking at these comments here. Speak to your avatar. Yep. If you're a note taker, Jamie, I love it. Write this down. When you try to speak to everyone, you speak to no one. When I launched my podcast last year, they specifically told me, don't just try to talk to everyone who could make money online. Talk to someone specific. Who are they? Where are they located? What are they like? Do they have kids? Do they have a job? What stresses them out? What motivates them? What books do they listen to? They had me narrow it down so much. And then I was able to speak to someone specific, which means there was a brand formed. If I try to talk to everyone, I'm just like, hey, anyone who ever in the whole history of ever want to make money online, you're talking to everyone. You don't stand out in your content if you're not specific, if you don't narrow that down. And get out of FOMO. It's not, I'm going to miss out on talking to certain people if I narrow down. No. When you narrow down, you actually have higher quality people. When you try to talk to everyone, you talk to no one. So be okay to narrow it down. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Jamie says, when you speak to who you know needs you, you will say what they need to hear. Oh my gosh. So good, girl. Love it. Okay. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Yeah. Interesting, Ron, right? The more you do something, the easier it becomes. Did you know how to perfectly drive a car or to pass the driver's test or whatever before you started practicing? And then eventually you're driving to and from work and to and from activities and picking up your kids from school and whatever else without even thinking about it. Most times you probably are like, how did I even get here? Because your brain went on autopilot. You just hop in the car, you drive, you know when to stop, you know when to turn, you know the roundabout, whatever, because you've done it so many times. And it's the exact same thing with your business. When you consistently do something, you form a habit. Your habits give you your results. So if you look at your life, especially when it comes to your finances, and it's anything less than what you want for the results you want, say you want to make an extra 3,000 a month, say you want to make an extra 6, 7, 8 grand a month, replacing income from your 9 to 5. The only way for you to do that is to create different habits in your daily routine. Make sense? Drop the word make sense if you feel me. There's 81 of you guys on live through our group right now. Make sure to drop me a comment so we can boost it into the algorithm. Okay. Paul says winners never quit and quitters never win. Keep going. I love it. So good. Let's say that again, you guys. If you scroll up a little bit, you'll see Paul's comment. Winners never quit and quitters never win. That's very obvious. And that's like a no brainer, like, oh, of course, right? But if you really think about it, the only way that you will fail at this business now is if you quit, because you've won a third the battle by being involved. You've won a third the battle by getting started. Now it's a matter of, am I resilient enough to push beyond my physical circumstance right now? You might not have the results you want yet. Maybe you only have a couple sales. Maybe you don't have any sales. Maybe your sales are low for the month and you're wondering why. This is what I mean when I say step into your 6 higher faculties and get away from your 5 senses. You have the power to choose what you accept as a belief, and your beliefs, when persisted in, when you hold on to them, when they're consistently in your mind, that's what you then become. And what you become is what you have. Make sense? Drop me the word make sense if you feel me. Okay. Do what you never did to get what you never had. Exactly, Michael. So some of you guys are brand new. Some of you guys have been in for over a year. Some of you guys have been, 3, 6, 7 months, and say you've made money, say you haven't. Wherever you fall, Deborah, exactly, or Debbie, you have the power to make it better. You have the power to make it right. You have the power to go beyond what you've done before. And this is what I want to lead with or end with, I guess. Your self-image, for how you feel about yourself, for your confidence, for what you put out into the world, for what you don't put out into the world, for how you hold yourself back, for whatever it is, it's much like a thermometer. It's much like a thermostat. Okay. If my thermometer, my thermostat, or my temperature, whatever you want to call it, is set at 75 degrees, even if I go up to 78, my comfort zone is 75. So I might have moments where I succeed better, or I might have moments where I succeed less. But where I am and how I think about myself is what determines my results. So you have to learn to increase your self-image for what you're capable of, for what could be yours, for who you are, by increasing that thermostat. It doesn't matter if I set the thermostat for 75 degrees right now. It doesn't matter if the door is open, if it's raining outside, if it's hot as heck, or if it's snowing inside, I will be at 75 degrees, right? And it's the same thing when it comes to your finances. It's the same thing when it comes to what you do per day to increase yourself financially, or what you don't do because you're stuck in here. You're at the comfort level of 75 degrees and you don't know how to increase that because everyone you surround yourself with is 70 degrees, 75 degrees and lower. And so you just capping yourself, right? The only way for you to increase yourself is to increase yourself, how you feel about yourself. Okay, I said this, I think on Mindset Monday a couple days ago. Rich people aren't confident. It's the confident people who are rich. Let that sink in for a second. You don't gain confidence because you start getting sales. You start getting sales because you're confident. Does that make sense? Put the word confidence in the chat if you feel me. 85 of you guys on, drop me a comment quick. 85 comments pop through fast. Okay. If the truth is, and Wallace D. Waddles is accurate when he says this, I brought this up on Mindset Monday, but I'm going to say it again. If the truth is that successful people don't do certain things, but that successful people do things in a certain way, you have the formula, you have the mindset, you have what it takes, you have exactly what you need, and yet you're not in the physical result of what it is you want. Why? Because your talk and your walk do not yet match. You can show up to something like this all day long, but until you actually match what you talk about, you're all talk, right? Successful people don't do certain things. Successful people do things in a certain way. Put whatever word you want in there. Wealthy people don't do certain things. They do things in a certain way. Healthy people don't do certain things. Healthy people do things in a certain way. Beautiful people don't do certain things. Beautiful people do things in a certain way. Put whatever type of word you want in there. 5-figure monthly earners don't do certain things. 5-figure monthly earners do things in a certain way. Make sense? If you're not yet registered for Teachable Tuesday, please go to the link right now and get registered. We want you guys there. We want it to be where it can help you succeed faster, stronger, harder, posture up, put those big girl panties on, and own the fact that you have a really great solution for people who need to sustain, to help their income, to deal with inflation, to supplement their income, to be able to replace income. You were there too. You still are there. And if you don't choose to think larger than yourself to become better and to impact more, you're going to be what I call a little influencer. And not even little, it's the word influence. Influence is like a temporary feeling that you give a person who take action maybe for that moment, but not forever. Out of sight, out of mind, really quick, right? Impact is something of emotion, something that makes a person shift where they are. So I want to leave you with, are you impacting people? Are you impacting yourself? Or are you trying to quickly influence for the quick dollar, for the quick sale, and there's no actual value given for yourself and for others? Only you can answer that. Okay. Teachable Tuesday, get registered right now. Drop me a comment if you're registered. 80 something of you guys on, 80 comments should come through. Get registered because you get first dibs on the replay if it's like 2 a.m. your time, like some of you guys in other countries. Okay. You want to be there for Teachable Tuesday. Of course, we'll do Mindset Monday. So we'll see you in just a moment for sure, in a couple days, if not sooner than that. But be sure to actually tap into those replays. Okay. MindsetMondayReplays.com, Teachable Tuesday Replays.com, Focus Friday Replays.com. This one you're watching right now would be uploaded to Focus Friday Replays.com within the next half hour. But it's a matter of you choosing that new habit to develop the skill set to prolong your finances, to increase your finances, rather than staying as you are. Deal? Put deal in the chat if you feel me. Okay. All right. We will see you guys for Mindset Monday. Register now for Teachable Tuesday if you haven't already. Know that you have what it takes. And if you need to posture up, much like Celeste was saying, and you need to own the fact that in your videos, you can say, I give you a free app for lead generation. I help you for free 3 times a week. You don't have to purchase a course. You don't have to be upsold. Pick something that you know is a solve in the marketplace. What is something that you can give a person of a resolution of confidence because you're confident first? Okay. And we'll see you on Mindset Monday. Thanks for popping on, you guys. Get registered now for Teachable Tuesday if you haven't already. Bye now.